Hello, Mike. Mike is working. Hello, Tomaroga. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, just try it. ING, welcome to the stream. I am good. Today we're going to be doing Country Streak again, but this time we're going to be doing it with no moving. See how high we can get the streak with no moving at all. We can spin round. We can zoom in on things, but we can't move from the spot. And we're going to see how high the streak is that we can get. We can see Critic here in the distance. And this building here looks Russian. More Critic. Yeah, this is going to be a lot harder than last night, for example, but it's a different challenge. If we can make 5, be impressed. First target is definitely just to get 5 Russia. I would, it feels like Russia. We need a lot of luck. But it's the first guess, so if we get it wrong, it's not such a huge thing. We don't lose a streak, we just start again. Go with Russia for the first one. It was Russia. It was, well, close to Moscow, more or less. Novgorod. So there we go. A streak of 1 is what we're sitting on right now. So we're in South America. Need to remember to keep an eye on the sun. Sun is right above us. To the north. If it is in the north, it will put us in the southern hemisphere. See mountains. Peru or Chile? Yeah, I mean it's not definitely not flat. Yeah, these little mountains, but these are not very big mountains. They're like big hills more than anything, but they're to the south. We can't see any writing or anything. I see a letter G. This is Antarctica Sub-Zero. I guess name of the beer possibly. Don't recognize it. Feel like Colombia? Colombia or Ecuador is the ones I would guess. But again, I don't know. It's the second one. To take our streak all the way to 2. And I just feel like we're close to the equator. The sun is just almost directly above our heads. Sebi, welcome to the stream. How are you today? You're thinking Peru or Chile as well? I'm not sure. For me, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia. This is a tough one, no? Well, we can. It's only the second one in a row. We'll go with Peru then. It was Brazil. So it wasn't even Spanish. So we didn't see any writing, but those beers. So. Oh. Yeah, the prices, but they didn't have any. Oh, let's go again. No moving. So we see yellow number plates on the front. So Netherlands. because it's yellow number plates on the front and back. In Europe, it's going to be Luxembourg or Netherlands. Luxembourg, it could be, but I feel like the name is not very. No, Willem Pichpelan. There's a flag possibly here in the background. Netherlands, yeah, Sevi is, I feel like it's the Netherlands, and this would be the Netherlands flag, possibly, no? See, it's red, white, and blue. It's Netherlands. I'm sure that's the Netherlands flag because Luxembourg is light blue. Yep, it was the Netherlands, the first one. Back to a high score of 1 with no moving. So here we go. Let's see if we can get to 2 this time. So Sebi was correct. Pardon? Sun, yeah, we check the sun. Sun is to the north. Which puts us in the southern hemisphere. South America, it definitely has this bus. Just this housing, like all this housing exactly the same. Colombia. We have writing over here in the distance, but we can't read, unfortunately. More like the Middle East. For me, if I didn't see that bus, I would agree. The bus, like the American style school bus. See mountains again over there in the distance. Again to the south. This is tough one. is... well, the car is completely blurred out. So Angie, Angie thinks South America, Seri, or Seb thinks we're in the Middle East. Hello, Common Ruba. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? We have just basically started no moving country streak. I'm sure this is say abierto. You can't see the letter here, but if it says abierto, that's Spanish. Abierta. Impossibly. It's not very clear, it's not very easy to read. Feels like Mexico. Yeah, I've definitely has South American feel to it, and we see this bus as well. Can't see any writing or anything else, unfortunately. We just see mountains over there off into the distance as well. It's very dry looking. So I would pick somewhere like Mexico over somewhere like Colombia or Ecuador. So I think we should go with Mexico. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Mexico for this. It's only this would only take our streak to 2, so it's not a huge loss if we are incorrect. Ooh, we were right on the border. Right here. So it was Mexico just right next to America there. So there we go. We beat on a high score. We've moved on to a score of 2. Good job, Common Rhubarb there coming in, helping us out, getting us to a streak of 2 now, which is our highest no moving streak. Again, South America is my feeling with this one. See, Spanish, se vende. I thought it was a flag there for a second. It's not a flag. Hasn't been anything to read yet. Possibly Colombia. Colombia is the one I'm feeling with this. Colombia because of the yellow number plates. In Colombia, some of the cars and stuff have... Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can see this number plate. but we can't see what it says. Possibly it ends in an A. Check the other ones around. No, that's the only one that stands out. But as I was saying, yellow number plates is something you see in South America, in Colombia. There's one there. Another one over here as well. Colombia is all yellow? I thought it was only some in Colombia were yellow. But if it's all yellow, then it would be cars that have come across the border somewhere from Colombia. I thought it was just some number plates in Colombia that were yellow. Might say Bogota. It might. I feel like there's too many letters on that number plate though to... Anything useful on the car. Wait, we see... Oh, it says .com. I was about to say we see a URL, but .com is not useful. The Google car, no, it's completely blanked out. Another number plate there uncovered, but we can't read it. Might be in Ecuador. Yeah, like it's Colombia or Ecuador. We can go with Ecuador though. Let's see, just double check there's no flags anywhere. Nothing on top of buildings, no, nothing. Nothing that sticks out. Well, we'll go with Ecuador on this one. And hopefully that will push our streak up. But we'll give it a go. Nothing to lose. Guayaquil is here. We're gonna guess it was Guayaquil. So it was wasn't Colombia, it was Ecuador. So well done again, Common Rhubarb and Angie getting us to pick. CH, I mean, when we first load in, I feel like it's Switzerland. So this might be CH, but I can't see. It's because I feel very close to the floor. It seems like we're very close to the floor, which would be Switzerland. But again, we don't have much more information to go on. You can see this URL, but we just don't know if it says C. Definitely looks like it says C something. But yeah, the feeling close to the floor would signify Switzerland. We see mountains in the distance. Oh, ignore that. I pressed the wrong button. CH makes sense. Welcome iSpunky to the stream. Yeah, CH. Not very clear, but feeling low to the ground. In the mountains. So we're gonna guess Switzerland with this one. Which is over here. Yeah, I agree, Seb. Yes, it is Switzerland, just south of Zurich. Perfect. That puts us on a streak of 4 at the moment. Which is the current, or my current high score for no moving country streak. So where are we going to be with this one? Ngang, or maybe there's an I or some other letter here. Oh, we see, I think for the first time in this country street, we see signs. We are driving on the right. So it's just about these signs. Sweden. Norway, I don't. The signs, I feel So we have Angie saying Norway, Common Rhubarb saying Sweden, iSpunky thinking Denmark. For me, I'm thinking Sweden. Because the Swedes have the blue signs. And in Denmark, they're usually red. You see a yellow sign. Down the road. Because language isn't Finnish and we can see a yellow sign in the distance. Ah, the yellow warning sign. No, the triangle just here. I guess for a train? Yeah, so the blue with white lettering is, I feel like that's what you see in Sweden as well. I can't read Swedish, so I have no idea if they're written in Swedish, but we're gonna go with Sweden. I feel happy picking Sweden. Yes, we were here, the east coast of Sweden. Perfect, that puts us to a streak of 5. This one is going to be Tunisia. Almost certain. The Geoguessr gods are giving me a little bit of luck today, at the moment anyway. We can see right here, this is the flag of Tunisia. See, Turkey is almost similar, but it doesn't have the white circle, it just has the moon and the star. This is the white circle with the moon and the star. So we're gonna guess Tunisia. Perfect. Well, my first target was to try and get 5, and we've now made it to 6, so little by little, hopefully we can make it to 10 next. We see mountains over there in the distance, some very big mountains to the north. And that's all we can see. Are we low? I don't feel like we're low to the ground. I feel like we're a normal height with this one. My first thought is Austria. Austria or Slovenia. Yeah, Slovenia as well. These types of houses. My first thought when we saw it was Austria. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it could be down here with the mountains in the north. Slovenia again down here with the mountains as well in the north. That's look nice. True. Yeah. I don't know, with this one I would guess Austria. We can guess Austria. I'm not sure. We guess Austria. It was my first thought. Switzerland, I actually know, because we don't feel so low to the floor. The Switzerland Google car, it makes you feel low to the floor like the previous round we had that was Switzerland. Let's guess Austria. It was Slovenia, near the capital. So his streak comes to an end at 6. Not bad. So common rhubarb that Austria, Slovenia, it was going to be one of the two. Picked Austria, we were wrong. No problem. We made it to 6 with no moving, which is currently my highest score. We go again. I'm not expecting to get world record breaking scores, and it's good to practice. Is it Germany? I've feel like it's Germany, but I don't read. Looks Dutch. Yeah, there's not. As well, this blurred out location makes me feel like it's Germany as well. Belgium? Could definitely be Belgium. But again, this is the first streak, so if we guess it and it's wrong, we are losing nothing. We'll still be back at 0. We'll go with Belgium. As I learned yesterday, there is places in Belgium that have Dutch looking language, and there's places that speak German as well. It was Belgium. Well done to Common Rhubarb. Yeah, I learned that yesterday. For me, I always associated Belgium with French, and then yesterday on Country Streak, we found one that was actually Belgium, even though it looked more Germany, or the Netherlands. So where are we going to be this time? We see Krillik, Kyrgyz Republic. We see the sign here that says Turkey, but we are not in Turkey, and we look down at the Yeah, this is the Kyrgyzstan? Is this one Mongolia? No, it's Kyrgyz. Because we can see the red on the number plates as well. I know that Kyrgyz Republic and Mongolia have the 2 bars, and the wing mirrors are different on I think it's black in Kyrgyzstan, but they're red in Mongolia usually, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But I would say with the red on the number plates, it's going to be Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyz Republic. Yes, it is. Right here. Right on the border with Uzbekistan. So there we go. We're back up to 2 now. A streak of 2. Let's go next round. See a nice big lake. See a flag. Norwegian flag. Because the Norwegian flag has the blue stripe inside the cross. Oh, wait, no. There's not. This is I think I've had this before. It's not the Norwegian flag, but it's a flag from Norway, I'm sure. Like, I think it's like it's from one of the islands, I think. I'm sure this popped up before in Geoguessr. Like, it's one of these islands. So I'm gonna guess Norway. No, it was all the way down here near Oslo. So I'm not sure what the flag is. Or maybe it's just like a section of the Norway flag. I don't know. So our streak is back up to 3. Again, we have another flag. Kenya? Wait a second. Is this the... Wait. I. Oh, this little funnel thing on the front of the car is Kenya. Yeah, this is the Kenya car. I was just worried there for a second because it looked like the border between two places, and there's two different flags. But I think it's just a checkpoint. It says please check, so it is some kind of checkpoint. Well, we must be. It has to be Kenya. I mean, it looks like a border. It possibly could be a border, but the only place it would be Uganda. There's no Uganda flag there because these places don't appear in Geoguessr. So I'm going to go with Kenya. It is the border. We were on the Kenyan side, but yeah, it was the border with Tanzania. The other flag, I'm not sure which flag it was, but it doesn't matter, it was Kenya. We were just right next to the border, so that takes our streak now up to 4. I am thinking Japan almost instantly with this one. Yeah, common rhubarb is spotted it as well. You can see that we're just lower to the floor. You see these types of cars driving on the left. Yellow number plates. So it's going to be Japan, which is over here. Yep, it was Japan. Well done, common rhubarb. And we are now on a streak of 5. Sun is to the south, so we're in the northern hemisphere. This is a tough one. Is this where we die? This is probably where the stream is the streak is going to end. Looks like we're driving on the right, because this is the area which is usually on the back of the car, not over to this side of the road, so we're driving on the right. It's not very flat. Yeah, sun is quite clearly in the south, puts us in the northern hemisphere. I'd say we're in Europe. Common rhubarb is saying it looks a bit eastern. Yeah, like I'm thinking Slovakia. But that would just be a... I guess Seb is saying Austria. I mean, definitely a possibility. We seem to have some big mountains over here in the distance. I'm sure they're mountains. It could just be poor photo quality that makes it look like that. And the random blur. This tree is blurred out for some reason. Yeah, this is Hungary. The thing with Hungary, is it Hungary? I know Bulgaria and I think Hungary, lots of their street view was done during winter. I think it's Hungary. Bulgaria is definitely, and I think Hungary is the other one. So if you're gonna get Hungary and Bulgaria, you're usually gonna see cold. The trees are not gonna have any leaves and things like that. But I'm not sure how much of Hungary was taken like that. Romania, yeah, Romania is definitely a possibility. But I feel like in Romania they usually have concrete poles, no? For Seb said it's not Romania. Yeah, Romania. I don't know, we're gonna have to make a guess. It's Slovakia. Yeah, like my first thought was Slovakia. It's the one I've already picked. Well, we'll go with Slovakia. Angie said Slovakia. Common Rubovs, it thinks Czech Republic or Slovakia. I'm thinking Slovakia. No, yet again, Slovenia ends our streak. Twice in a row now, our streak has been ended by Slovenia. So we were south of Austria. We were close to the border with Austria. Slovenia is not our friend today. If in doubt, vote Slovenia. Again, country streak, no moving. Here we go. I mean, it makes a change. For me, it's usually Albania seems to be the one that catches me out a lot as well. Well, not so much anymore. At first, it would always catch me out because you'd pick because of the number plates. So we have Cyrillic. And yeah, a giant cross-looking thing. Fortunately, I don't read Cyrillic. Although I did find this yesterday. I don't know if it shows up well on. I'll make it bigger. I can zoom in a bit. which is like a diagram, which kind of helps to distinguish the different letters, acrylic letters, and depending on which country. Like depending on inside the black circle, these are all the letters. The acrylic, which is used in Russia, the green. So this H, for example, is only used in Kyrgyz. In Mongolia, they use the O or the Y. Kyrgyz uses this O and the Y as well. I'm not sure how helpful this would be. Common Rhubarb is saying Macedonia. A huge flag. If there is a huge flag, that would be very helpful. I didn't see a... Oh god. There is a huge flag. Common Rhubarb is a lot more observant than I am. This is Macedonia. There's no need to worry about studying acrylic or worrying about anything. Well done, Common Rhubarb, for spotting that flag on top of that hotel or whatever building it is. This is North Macedonia. You can see the sun on the red background. There we go. To use it in game, yeah, it would be cheating. I was researching myself about the acrylic language to try and find distinguishing features between each of the acrylic languages. Kind of like how you have with South Korean, you know, it's going to have the circles. How Japanese looks more simple, Chinese looks more complicated. Just things like that to see if I can learn the different acrylic symbols which are used in different parts, just to make it a bit easier. We have a wooden pole. No, I was just like saying, because I'm always saying that, oh, I need to learn the acrylic, so I'm there. It's one of the things I found the other day to help me study the difference. I need to do the same with the Slavic languages, because if I could see the difference between Slovakia, Slovenia, Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland, it would help as well. This one, thinking, I'm not sure, Slovakia maybe? But I'm not sure. Unfortunately, we don't have any super helpful information here. We have this style of housing. Slovenia. Is Russian acrylic doesn't use the I, and only Southern acrylic uses the J. Okay, that. See, I need little tips like that as well. All I found the other day was really that chart and how to pronounce the sounds and things like that, but little things like that is stuff which is easy to remember and helps out a little. Car is completely blurred out. We can see it a bit in the window, but not much. It really helps out. We can see this car here. It's a Vauxhall or Opel, depending on where you're from. I'm not sure. This old car. this car reminds me of the type of cars you would see in Russia. But we're not in Russia because you can see the blue strip on the number plate. Serbia? Serbia is not a bad guess, to be honest. Serbia being where have you gone? Right here. It's a shame we can't see any writing. Just to distinguish whether they're using acrylic or not. I don't know. I'm happy to pick Serbia. Unless you know these trees and which part of Europe they're found in, I can't see any way of being able to pick this one out, but we'll go with Serbia. It was Serbia, to the north of Serbia. Well done, Common Rhubarb. That was a very good guess. So now we're moving on to this one. This one is going to be Bangladesh. Bangladesh, the triangle's pointing to the left. India doesn't have Street View. But they do have some places in Geoguessr in India. But this is not Indian, this is because India doesn't use these triangles. Indian pointing to the left. So I would guess Bangladesh. With this one, that's going to push us to a streak of 3, if it's correct. I could be wrong. No. We are in Chattogram in Bangladesh. Perfect. And we are... oh no, maybe not. We do see some information. I was about to say we're completely screwed, but we turn around, we can see some information. We're driving on the right. This is going to be Scandinavia, this red house. There's no yellow line, no. Seb, for me, no real major tips. For me, I always think of, I think it's Lesotho has a lot of mountains, and Eswatini has more plant life. I think it's that way around. But apart from that, I don't really have any extra tips, to be honest. Yeah, those two are always the ones that will catch you out if it's you think, oh, South Africa, and it nope. It's a shame we can't see those signs much clearer, because that would be very, very useful. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's gonna be, I don't know. This house makes me think Norway, but I have no idea. Yeah, like Common Rhubarb has said, that's just the way I remember it. Is the mountains for Lesotho, and Eswatini is more plant life. It's greener. The sign says Sone. If we could see this sign, it would be nice, but Norway is my first thought. I'm sure Norway, they have these yellow signs, but we can't see if it says like the name of places or it's just a warning sign. I'm not sure. Norway, but I am just not 100%. But Common Rhubarb is thinking Norway, and she says Norway. I thought Norway would go. We'll go with Norway. Yeah, the streak is so low. There's no real pressure. Common Rhubarb said Northern Norway. We are very, very north into Norway. I don't think I've ever had a place in Norway this far north, to be honest, on Geoguessr. But it doesn't matter, it is Norway. That pushes us up to a streak of 4. So where are we going to be with this one? We are driving on the right. Feels Russia. Again, we can't see any writing, which is very annoying. Russia. Definitely somewhere from can't even see the number plates. It's yellow pipes? You see yellow pipes? Ah, it's true. Let's see, I'm sure I've seen them in Ukraine as well, but ugly as hell. Yeah, they are. They are ugly. Lots of the cities in those areas are pretty ugly. Very, very great. We'll go with Russia. Nope, it was Ukraine. Of course it had to be Ukraine because I went and mentioned Ukraine. Donetsk. No problem. Let's see if we can push it up to 10. If I get to 10, I would take a 10. We are in. We're in Europe, but we can't read that. Mountains again in the distance, south. But that's the thing, the car is Slovakia, Switzerland, no. We don't feel low enough to the floor. Yeah, I was just trying to see Slovakia. Can't read what that sign says, unfortunately. Mountain to the south. Like, I'm sure we're gonna get knocked out by Slovenia again. I wouldn't be surprised. Now check. It's the first streak, it doesn't matter. It's on the first one, yeah, it was Slovakia, not Slovenia. Let's move on to the next one. The first 2 or 3, it doesn't really matter if we lose it. We are in South America, Mexico. Aztecano, it says. Carne y tocino. Meat and bacon, basically. You can see a sign here, but can't really. El gallo más gallo. Google car. The Google car. Guatemala? I didn't know that. For me, I saw this and I'm like, it's the same setup as Kyrgyz Republic. Guatemala. I didn't know that the Guatemala had bars visible as well. Yeah, Kyrgyz doesn't speak Spanish. Like I wasn't thinking that Kyrgyz, we didn't have red or anything like that. It definitely doesn't look like we're in the Kyrgyz Republic, but I just saw the 2 bars and the black wing mirrors. So Guatemala. A bit of Geoguessr meta. I didn't know that Guatemala. I will keep that in mind for the future, that it looks like Kyrgyz, but obviously it's South America. Definitely something to keep in mind. Definitely going to be helpful. What the? I'm completely lost with this one. There's not much to see. My god, this is the Spanish with bars is Guatemala. Spanish with bars and the black part in the middle is the Dominican Republic. That's 2 pieces of information I didn't know. Like, I know lots of all the for the car, but those 2 pieces, I will keep those in mind for the future. Some Geoguessr Google car meta there. Read the sign. I was trying. We cannot read the sign. We are driving. I honestly couldn't tell you which side of the road we're driving on. You see warning signs on both sides of the road. I think it's going to be the right. But difficult to confirm 100%. Lots of trees, very green. Is it low? Hard to tell. It could be low, but it's hard to tell because it's just grass. There's no building, but I don't feel like we're super low, which would indicate Switzerland or Japan. But this is not an easy one. I don't think they're Japanese symbols. I just think they're random letters. It doesn't feel like Japan. Maybe someone has some knowledge of bollards and can say, oh yeah, these are dots and these white stripes. Like, I don't. I think it's a name. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yeah, you think we might be low? But it's hard to tell. Yeah, it's... Japan. I don't think it's Japan. Yeah, European is what I would go with. Where exactly is Switzerland? Yeah, well, it's a streak of 3. If we lose it, we lose it. I feel it's going to be somewhere like Switzerland, maybe Luxembourg. And it's very mountainous there, just Austria. I don't know. We're going to guess. It is Switzerland. Common rhubarb is correct. We were probably low to the ground. It was just difficult to tell without anything else around. So there we go. That's a nice guess there. This is going to be the Netherlands. As they pointed out to me yesterday, cycle paths, yellow number plates. Wait, no. Wait, how? Luxembourgland? I'm almost certain this is Netherlands, but the fact that I can read Luxembourg in this sign, it makes me think twice. Why would they call this? with that name? Sec. I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Netherlands. I feel, but this is not. This isn't. This sounds French. To me, that looks French, which would suggest Luxembourg. No, French. It's not French. Like, Benti double that. I don't know. Oh, the camera generations. Yeah, I couldn't tell you anything about that. But I'm gonna go with Netherlands. It like, if that sign wasn't there, we would already pick Netherlands. So I'm gonna pick the Netherlands on this one. It is the Netherlands, just north of Eindhoven. Yeah, Netherlands. Like, without that sign, we would already pick Netherlands. We wouldn't have even taken a second thought about it. So let's go. 70 something kilometers an hour, I guess. Is this going to be Finland? And I just say that because of the double letters. And Finland has the red numbers, red with the white background, not. Yeah, this Finland has double letters, same as Estonia, but Finland has the yeah, as you can see, the red background with a white number on top. Although, oh no, Estonia does as well. I will have a look for the E265. .263 or the red 8. What would they both have? Here's the red and the E265. So that would make me feel like we are in Estonia. Again, these are the same bollards that we had when we were in Switzerland with the white stripe and the 2 dots, so that doesn't help out much. Yeah, Estonia, I saw that road on the map. The 8 next to the E265. So yeah, there we were. The 8 with the E265. We go back onto a streak of 5. Here we go. We are driving on the right. Thankfully we have two massive signs here, written in Spanish. South America, La Paz. San Luis. I'm not 100% sure which country those are in. Double check the car. Yeah, I'm not sure. Here's La Paz. Let me see in the distance. Can't see any mountains. Sun is to the north or south, to the east. San Luis. Because La Paz, there's a place called La Paz here in Bolivia. But can't see anything else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's places in other countries that have the same name, because La Paz, like, it could be in other places as well. I'm not so sure. See, that's the thing. La Paz is not like a unique name. Path means peace, so. And the thing that puts me off is we can't see any mountains. And not even in the distance, it just looks very flat. And if you look here in Bolivia, you see a lot of mountains. But then again, we could be down here, well away from mountains, and not see them, so. Five zone Napacos. Yeah, San Luis Tasa. Wow, this place is actually huge. All these roads, my god. I don't know, again it's just a streak of 5. It wouldn't be the end. If it was completely wrong, we'll go with Bolivia. We were in Argentina. It is La Paz in Argentina, a tiny little town. Again, we go again. I mean, we got to beat 6 at least. We're in Europe. Slovakia is my first thought. But again, it's 0. Again, with the first couple, you might as well make a quick guess. If it's wrong, you are only going back to 0 anyway. It's the Czech Republic. Right, let's go again. It's definitely going to be one of those countries, but I picked wrong, so here we go. Next one. First one is going to be Albania. Almost certain it's Albania. That's the Albanian flag. That is not Albania, that is Croatia. Albania is a little bit further south. Don't want to get it wrong because of a poor click. So there we go. First one down. Second one. I can't read what it says. I'm thinking we're in the east of Europe. Possibly Scandinavia. It's just I can't read or even understand which language is being used there. Common Ruba says Belgium. We can guess Belgium. It's the second one. I was feeling more towards. It was the Netherlands. I didn't think it looked like. Well, here we go. This is going to be London. Or the UK. There we go. First round down. Let's go. Let's speed run this. Oh, this is an awesome looking place. France. It's in French. The French Alps. Switzerland. I mean, oh, that's true. The sun, yeah. I don't know, but it looks awesome. These mountains with the snow and everything. Right down here. There we go. Let's move on to next one. Do these trees have white strips on them? Like, I would. Because I know that Luxembourg puts white paint around the trees. It doesn't look. That's what I was saying. It doesn't look like Luxembourg. I just. Google car is invisible. You can see it's aerial, so we know we're driving on the right. Romania. Yeah, with the like the fields right next to the road like this, it's gonna be like Romania. Yeah, it's gonna be those sort of locations. We only have a streak of 2, so if it's wrong, it is wrong. So of horse crap on the road is true. It should be garbage if it's Romania. There's a bit of rubbish, but not much. It was Romania. Common rhubarb. Very good guess. Very well done. Move on to the next one. Gonna be Europe again. Definitely similar area. Hey, proud Canadian. Welcome to the stream. Oh shit, meta strikes again. No, the streak is low because we're trying some no moving. So this is completely separate to the moving around streak. That's still going. I will continue that in a few days. This is just no moving, so far the highest we've managed to get with no moving is 6. We're only getting Europe and South America. That's what it feels like. No, the high one is still going. That's just with moving around and everything. So now we're gonna try today without any moving, just panning and zooming. Yeah, panning and zooming. Okay, looking around. I'm not that crazy. If we manage to get 2 or 3 like that. Yeah, this is not an easy one. This just looks like a lot of places. My guess would be, well, no, I would say Slovakia. I had to guess, which I will have to, but there's no reason why it couldn't be anywhere else, to be honest. But again, we're only on a streak of 3, so if it's wrong, we're only going back to 0. Oh, for God's sake, I clicked the Czech Republic and changed it to Slovakia. Of course it would be wrong, and it would be the Czech Republic. Well, let's go again. We are driving on the left, I think. No, I'm just trying to, I think they're driving on the left. And also I think we're driving on the left because this is going uphill, and usually when you're going uphill they will give you 2 lanes so you can overtake slower vehicles and only 1 lane going downhill. So that would also indicate that we're driving on the left. But that's just my observations. Lesotho? Yeah, like if we're driving on the left, this is definitely going to be somewhere like South Africa. And we see mountains. And it's the first one, like the first one we don't need to spend so much time thinking about. Yeah, Lesotho is the correct answer. Next one. I don't recognize red and green strip. Finland or Sweden? This is gonna have to be one of those times where we guess. Maybe more Finland. For me, the trees would push me to think more Finland, but to be honest, I don't see much. Again, it's only the second one. If it's wrong, it is Finland up all the way to the north of Finland. Yeah, Angie, it was Finland. So let's move on to the next one. We see the tram. We see the acrylic. Is invisible. I think it's Ukraine. I've seen this tram before. I can't remember where. Is that a Russian number plate? You don't see that. Ah, yeah. I thought you said the eye. The eye is to look out for. But I've seen this tram before on a Geoguessr. I just can't remember where I've seen it. But we'll go Russia. It's only a streak of 2 at the moment. It was higher. It is the Ukraine. I was right. I really wasn't sure where I'd seen that tram before. No, it's okay, Komurubate. No problem at all. Like on a streak of 2, I'm not so worried about losing it. And it's good. It's good practice. Even the moving around country streak is good practice because you learn things about the different countries. We're driving on the left. Singapore is my thought. Yeah, the black and white curbstone as well. is making me think we are in Singapore. I don't see any signs or anything that would to confirm it, but with the way the these big buildings and everything driving on the left, black and white curbstones. Yeah, there we go. We were here in the middle of Singapore. See, Malaysia is another one to look out for, but the black and white curbstones always help out. We're driving on the right. It's a very dry location. Sun is just straight to the east, so it's not helpful at all. I think they're like olive trees, maybe? Plates, they look European. Spain, yeah, Spain is definitely a possibility with this one. I feel like these are olive trees. And it's true, the plant's in the middle of the road. Spain, we're gonna go Spain. Nope. My god. We were in Tunisia. Tunisia, wow. I thought we were going to be somewhere over here, but nope, we were in Tunisia. It's true. Oh, I can't go back now. I should have clicked on it and just checked the map because they definitely look like EU plates. Tunisian plates are usually black. There's no way to see that again. Oh, I should have clicked on it and loaded it up to see, just to confirm. Here we go again. It's gonna be Iceland? Oh, no, I thought that was the sea. It's not the sea, it's just a building. Or Norway? Yeah, tourist. Possibly a tourist, which would have thrown us off. There's been a fire over here. Completely destroyed the roof. This one's, yeah, I'm leaning towards Norway. Yeah, for me the yellow line always makes me think of Norway, but I'm not sure if they have the same in Iceland. I don't know. This again, it's the first one. If it's wrong, we just move on to the next one and start again. It is Norway. Oh, it was a lake. I thought we were near the sea, but it's a lake here. There we go. The first one we don't need to worry so much. The first 2 or 3, it's like not worth worrying about so much. Portugal. The blue and yellow. Blue and yellow on the number plates. It's going to be Portugal. And there's a few with blue and yellow. Not just a tourist who's traveled across into Spain. So yeah, it's going to be Portugal. Here we go. This is more like it. Now we're moving along nicely. Port Center parking. Port Center parking. Driving on the right. Malta. It's weird because I see the area. I'm like, oh, it looks like it might be Spain. And I, Port Center parking. Yeah, Malta drives in them. Oh yeah, there we go. We can see that this is driving on the right. I couldn't see anything before. Gibraltar. Seems too big to be Gibraltar. And the mountains here, you wouldn't see it because the coast that goes out from Gibraltar is not so. Cajer del Bot. Touristy Spain. Catalonia. Like it's gonna be. I bet it's gonna be one of the islands. One of the Spanish islands. But we're gonna guess Spain. And I'm saying that Mallorca. Yeah, we were here on Mallorca, one of the Spanish islands. There we go. Pushes our streak up to 3. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. You can see the writing is very distinctive for Sri Lanka. It's like almost like circles, very round, curvy. See some English here as well. So Sri Lanka it is, if I can find it, it's here. There we go, the very north tip of Sri Lanka. Streak of 4. Thailand or Cambodia. Oh, please give us some writing. I would be more inclined to lean towards Cambodia. But again, it would have been nice to see a sign with writing on, which would have helped us out a lot, but I would say Cambodia. Go with Cambodia. It is Cambodia. Back up to 5. This one is going to be South Korea. Look at that. With the Japanese or Chinese looking writing, but with circles, it has to be South Korea. Well, we will be on 6 again, possibly. So we're gonna guess South Korea. There we go. We've made it back to 6. We've reached a higher score, and what? Switzerland. So come straight in with Switzerland. I wish I could move down and read this billboard. Switzerland is definitely it's just, are we close to the road? Yes, I would say so. It's hard to tell. Why have they blurred out this guy's wheels? Very strange. There's writing here, but you can't read it at all, fortunately. Definitely doesn't look too great to be Switzerland. I don't feel like the car is low to the floor, the camera. But I thought that about a previous round as well, and we were actually right next to the floor. Slovenia, oh god. If I don't pick Slovenia and it is Slovenia, the killer of our streaks. The only thing that is that in the distance, a vehicle in the distance with the headlight, that would mean it was driving on the left, but it can't be. Typical. We make it back to a stream of 6, or a streak of 6. And we're left with a dilemma. And just as Common Rubov has mentioned Slovenia, part of me is thinking, surely it can't be Slovenia again. Slovenia. Could Slovenia be the one to push us to our new record of 7? Oh god. I just can't read what it says on the lorry. I think we should just go for Slovenia. We have no great idea of where we are. There's no flags, there's no writing. All we know is we're in a mountainous area. I'm gonna go with Slovenia. Because if I pick anywhere else and I'm wrong and it's Slovenia is the right answer, I would be super annoyed. Let's go. We're going for Slovenia. Nope. Slovenia was not the destination. It was Serbia. So quite a lot further south. Serbia. This time I will check. Yeah. Serbia. Like these houses, the scenery and everything didn't make me think Serbia at all, right? Try. What time is it? Try a couple more times. See if we can get. No, Serbia, no, Albania. Albania used to catch me out a lot. I seem to have learned from there. Hey Javuki, welcome to the stream. Portugal, the number plate doesn't suggest Portugal. No problem, Common Rhubarb. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching the stream. Good luck with your exam tomorrow morning. It's the first one. So if it's wrong, it doesn't matter. It was Portugal. Well done, Jabuki. Very good help there. It was Portugal. Let's move on to the next one. Sun is where? Right above our heads? Well, the shadows are pointing to the north, which means the sun is in the south or in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, US or Canada is what I was thinking, but I just don't see anything that would make one stand out from the other. I would probably pick US. It says fire lane. Fire lane, no parking. Proud Canadian says US. Yes, we're only on a streak of one, so no pressure. We go with US. It was the US. In Texas. There we go. Streak of 2. Where are we going to be now? Why is that sign blurred out? We're driving on the right. No. Yeah. Feels like Luxembourg. It's a shame we can't see any of the trees to see if they have white paint. Luxembourg. My original thought was north of France, just because of the thing, but Djibouti was right with Portugal. Go with Luxembourg. It is Luxembourg. So if I picked France, we would have been wrong there. Seb was thinking the Netherlands, so what on Djibouti? Thinking Luxembourg. Boy, this definitely has a Russian feel to it. Kyrgyz? Yeah, I don't know. My God, everything is so. Bulgaria, because yeah, it's winter, so it definitely points more towards, I would say, more Bulgarian than Hungary. But yeah, like you said, feels Bulgarian as well. Looks Russian style, and then winter. Because Bulgaria, most of the pictures were taken in winter time. Yeah, there we go. We're in northeastern Bulgaria. This is on a streak of 4. In Canada, yeah, the snow in Canada, when I was there in one winter, the snow, there was a lot of snow. Colombia. Definitely South America, but I don't have much more information to go on, so I mean, the greenness for me would suggest Colombia or Ecuador. Zoom in on the poles. The electrical poles. It's a closer one here. Colombia. Well, like I say, for me, I would be picking between Ecuador or Colombia, but Javuki says Mexico. hard to tell. We can't see the shadows. The sun is right above us. It's difficult to tell if it's in the north or south. There we go. We were in Colombia, just as Javuki said. So let's move on to the next one. What do we see? This is going to be Malta, is my first thought. Yeah, driving on the left in this very Mediterranean looking style is going to be Malta. Wait, I was going to say it's driving on the left, but these two cars are facing each other. Ah, the steering wheel. There you go, Javuki coming in with a vital piece of information. Now I was like, I just saw this car and I was like, he's driving on the left. And I was like, no, but this one's here as well. But yeah, Javuki has pointed out the steering wheel is on the right, which means they're driving on the left. So it has to be Malta. Yep, right in the middle of Malta. Perfect. Where are we going to be this time? We are driving on the right. I guess the signs are on the right side of the road, so that would put us driving on the right. Holes. There's one there. There isn't really any other ones. This is a tough one. Thoughts. But thought it is such a I wish I could move and see these signs. Oh wait, we're currently sat on a streak of 6 again, which is our highest that we've ever got. And again we get to 6, and again freaks me out. Oh, in Canada you're not allowed to park however you want on the side of the road. You have to be like, I'm sure if you saw the way some of the people over here drive, you'd be amazed as well. Like, oh, it's included in Portugal, no? Yeah. So I don't need to pick a specific island or anything. It's included in the Portugal region. Well, it was Sardinia, Serbia, Bulgaria. Unlucky. I didn't have a clue with that one at all. It just nothing there. We'll give this one more go. This is gonna be South Korea, or at least the bus is South Korean. Circles on there as well. Yeah, no plates, no signs, nothing on that previous one. It's super difficult. You have to hope that the Geoguessr gods are smiling down on you and don't give you such hard rounds. You have to face the direction the traffic flows. Okay. Here, no. Like, you can park facing either way. Greece, probably, yeah, Djibouti. Right, this is a Greek. Based off the plates, yeah, like I didn't check the wall first. Again, ooh, white stripes on poles. I've never seen that. Ukraine. It is Ukraine. Djibouti coming straight in there with the Ukraine. I guess because of those stripes on the pole, maybe? I've never seen them before. In Spanish it's written. Parque 27 de Mayo. It's a strange name for a park. Taxi plates. Let's see. Ecuador. It is Ecuador. Very good. Djibouti is carrying us to victory. And I of course Geoguessr just throws one of these at us. sun, possibly to the north, but this might be a photosphere. Find a pole for Djibouti. Chile. I wouldn't be able to disagree with you, to be honest. It's definitely a dry location. Bolivia. Zoom in on. Is this a person? Wait, zoom in on the people? Where are the people? Oh, there's someone down here. Again, there's no real reason to spend so much time investigating. Chilean Hope. Israel. South of Israel. But again, could have been anywhere in the world. Well, within reason. Anywhere that has dry mountains. We'll play one more time. Where's the... Brazil? My god, Djibouti is on fire. I was thinking South America. My first thought was Bolivia, but it is Brazil. Well, then Djibouti. Is this going to be Slovakia or the Czech Republic? EU plate on the car? I thought so. Wait, no. It's hard to tell. Doesn't look like it though. Share your wisdom, Djibouti is a... red dirt plus strong orangey light is Brazil. For me, the red dirt points makes me feel like it was Bolivia, Croatia. It was Croatia because of the this one is Japan, Thailand. Oh, it's true. It is Thailand. I wasn't paying attention to the writing. I just saw them driving on the left, yellow number plates. But it is Thailand. Djibouti is correct. It's not Japan. Proud Canadian. Would have been cool to guess. It's okay. We are. I'm happy just to try and get to 6. I want to try and get to 7 this time. Maybe finish, maybe even 8, 9. I was hoping to get to 10, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're driving on the left, and this looks like New Zealand. Ah, ah, yeah, stream delay. I'm all the way over here in Europe. So if you're 2 countries behind, the stream delay must be quite bad. New Zealand. We are going to be on New Zealand. Driving on the left, the mountainous area. I guess these are rape vines for growing wine. So hopefully it's New Zealand. It is. Perfect. Plates are just white. Greece, yeah, I was thinking Greece because there's the writing over here, which is Greek, I think. This sign? Greece is one that I've never really had so much in Geoguessr. There we go. Next round, we are driving on the right. Wow, so Proud Canadian has a pretty impressive stream delay. I mean, even for me, a home that the stream delay is 20 seconds, and all the way over there in Canada, it's going to be a lot worse. Javuki says Iceland. Definitely has the feel of Iceland with the mountains. See the sea there. As said, it was Iceland. This is going to be Japan or not. Philippines. See the Spanish De La Rosa Castro. There's always a sign of the Philippines. So Philippines should push us to 7. It is the Philippines. It is the Philippines. It is Manila. Jabuki. Ah, it's also because your mobile date. Okay. That's a bit crap. So Jabuki was right. Well done, Jabuki, and that pushes us to 7, which is our new high score. This is Guatemala. Which I learned today thanks to an earlier location. when Common Rhubarb pointed out that these bars like this was, and the black wing mirrors was Guatemala, and the other one, I think if it has a black line, he said it's Dominican Republic, which is 2 pieces of information I learned today, so that helps out with this one. 2 pieces of Geoguessr meta I didn't know before. Oh, Dominican Republic has no mirrors too. Okay. So we were in Guatemala, which is just to 8. We were in a very nice looking location this time. Gonna be Malta again. Thinking. Not sure. Malta, yeah, Jaruki says Malta. I was just trying to see if I could see any steering wheels. We can see one here on the right hand side of the car. Here as well on the right hand side of the car, yeah. Always looks Mediterranean, but then they're driving on the left and you'll see English and everything like that. So it's going to be Malta. Pushing us to 9 now. Well done, Jaruki, getting that one right. Sweden. Finland. See, the Scandinavian, when it's like this, is difficult for me to stand out. I just definitely not enough mountains to be Norway. Finland for the 10 streak. Yes, the 10 streak. Very much thanks to Jaruki. Jaruki is finished, so that definitely makes it a lot easier. So USA or Canada? Feeling USA at the moment. US, yeah, it feels more US. Yeah, basketball nets, giant houses, this car, definitely American looking. Gonna go US. No, we're gonna go US, not. Maybe we should have waited because Proud Canadian is about 30 seconds behind. I'm sure he's gonna say that is indeed Canada. We were right on the border. We were in Toronto. But it's okay. We reached the target I was hoping to achieve, and the houses seemed very big. I always feel like the houses in America are huge. And that car as well looked very, very American. But there's nothing we can do about it. The streak has come to an end. No moving streak. We reached 10. There we go. Proud Canadian comes in and says Canada. And we're sat here in the future knowing that the streak has come to an end. Well, we pushed it to 10. That's my target at first was to try and get 5. We beat that quite early on, and then to get 10 is good as well. Thanks largely in part to Jabuki for all the help. all this Geoguessr knowledge that helped push us to a 10 streak. So I'm going to end the stream now. It's getting quite late here. It's 12:30. I will be back again tomorrow with some Geoguessr. I'm not sure what exactly. I like these little challenges, so maybe I'll find something, or maybe we'll play some city guesser, which is quite fun as well, with videos instead of pictures. I'm not sure yet. I'll be back at the same time though. Thank you to everyone who watched the stream. Oh, you could tell by the sidewalks. Yeah. Look, if it's in your country, there's always little things like that that will stand out that you recognize. Unfortunately, stream delay, when the proud Canadian was not able to get in there. Tell us Canada, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy to get to 10. So yeah, thank you to anyone who watched the stream. Thank you to all the people who helped out, especially Javuki here at the end, pushing us along with some of these tougher ones. I'll be back again same time tomorrow. Hope you all have an awesome evening, morning, afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. I'll see you all again tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you and goodbye.